Hello there ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It's Alexander Hilly123 here and it's time for a new video. It's time for a new pickups video today actually, my first in nearly 3 months. That's right. My main rule in regards to pickups is no more than one pickups video a month because I know they can get quite boring and monotonous and I don't want the channel to be about purely pickups. But at the same time, I do like watching people do pickups videos every so often and as such, I'm always going to do them every so often. Today I have 3 physical pickups and 2 digital to tell you about. I've also got a bit of important news to tell you guys at the end of this video, so regardless of how long it is, do try to watch the whole thing, because yeah, I've got some news, some good news for the channel actually, something I'm quite excited about, and I'll be plugging and advertising to you guys, not in this video but very soon as well, but I'll get onto that at the end of the video. But yeah, first pickup, I picked this up a few months ago for a tenner, pretty good value. It's the going price, and it is Splinter Cell Blacklist, and I got this off Amazon, £10, no postage and packaging. I thought it's a no-brainer. It had very good reviews, Splinter Cell Blacklist, and I enjoyed Conviction, which I got in 2010. I actually got it the year after it came out, actually in 2011, but I enjoyed it, but I didn't love it. And I loved the first 2 Splinter Cell games, but the first 2 Splinter Cell games are very different. They're quite clumsy and quirky, and they're not as violent and as mature, but in a way. But I mean, the storyline's still engrossing, but these are more. I mean, it's got an 18 certificate. It's more brutal. You know, you're snapping necks, you're slitting throats. There's bad language all over the place. It's more gritty, basically, and that's been the case since probably Double Agent, where they obviously had Fisher. Well, I've never played Double Agent actually, funnily enough. I've got it, but I've never played it. It's the only Splinter Cell game I've not completed. But yeah, basically he's going rogue, isn't he? And he's not always playing by the rules. And that's the thing with this game. It's quite diverse in what it allows you to do. There's missions where you can go balls out and kill everyone. There's missions where one alarm sounds and it's game over. And there's different play styles, which is quite cool. Ghost, Panther, or Assault. I like Panther, which is kind of a mix of the two. Being a ghost isn't easy, and Assault is like balls out shooting everyone, like I said. But that's not easy as well, because the AI is quite intelligent in this game, and yeah, it's quite a challenge. But I've got to say, I played Hitman Absolution, and I prefer Absolution to this, and I know not a lot of people will agree with that, but that's just me. But nevertheless, this is an 8 out of 10 game, in my opinion. I don't love the Splinter Cell games, but I'm well willing to pay a tenner for them. There's a lot to enjoy here, and I'm sure some people will absolutely love this. So I enjoyed it, £10, well worth it. Splinter Cell Blacklist, a lot to keep you going, ladies and gentlemen. And I haven't even completed it actually yet, but I'm getting there. But now, the third in a franchise, the second of which I completed a few weeks ago and thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed the first game, but I enjoyed the second game a lot more, and I've been told that the third game is the best in the series out of all 4 games in the series, and it is Gears of War 3. And one thing that I don't like about the first 2 Gears of War games is how grey and grainy and washed out the graphics look. I can tell already, and you can tell just by looking at it, that they're adding a bit of colour into the mix there, and on the back you can see it as well. And yeah, I've just seen reviews on the internet and been on different sites. I know that this game is still very popular online also. It's nearly 4 years old now, but there's still a big online community playing this game. It's supposed to be the best in the series, and I really enjoyed the second game. So, I think I picked this up £4. It's a no-brainer, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully I can get into a bit of online play with that, which I've never played online on the other Gears of War games. But yeah, they're just all-out shooters, aren't they? Gears of War games. There's not much to them, but they are good, and I really enjoyed in the second game, unlike the first game, using that slow, big sniper rifle to pick enemies off. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing that, because I actually haven't started with Gears of War 3 yet. And this next game is why I haven't, but I will do soon. It's getting a bit light in here. The bloody sun's out. What's that thing? I've not seen it in a long time. Goodness me. I am delighted to see the sun because the last month, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Northwest, it has been greyer than normal. Greyer this bloody hoodie. Anyway, the last game, which I'm not sure how much it cost because it's not even really a pickup per se, but it's still I'm still showcasing it on this video because I got it for Christmas, is The Evil Within. And I know that this game went down in price massively, especially on the PS3 and Xbox 360, because obviously it was released on the PS4 and Xbox One as well. And me and my mum are very open with each other, and I said, go on then, how much did you pay for it? £34. 2 weeks before it was actually Christmas, it went down to 19. I said, you've just lost 15 quid there, mum. Absolutely unbelievable, but hey, what can you do? But yeah, The Evil Within, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Shinji Mikami, the main man behind the classic Resident Evil games. I was always going to buy this, and I said to my mum, don't get it second hand or anything. You know, I want this as my main present, because I wanted to support him, because there's still good things about the modern horror genre in 2014, 15 now actually. But I was really excited about this game, seeing the footage of it beforehand. Seemed a bit old school, very old school really. And I am at chapter 11 now, still not completed it. It is a very long game, it is very strange. It's Shinji Mikami's take on Silent Hill, if you ask me. It's much more psychological than the old Resident Evil games, and people are comparing it because of the camera angles to Resident Evil 4. Are way off the mark. This is nothing like Resident Evil 4. It's a lot more psychological. The story is utterly insane, but at the same time quite strangely engrossing in my opinion. Obviously I've not completed it. I've heard there are about 16 to 19 chapters. I'm at chapter 11 right now. But it isn't one of the best games ever made. Some people will highly dislike this game, but some people will absolutely love it. And the people who will love it are the horror aficionados, the people who are mad about the genre and who love having a lack of ammo, enjoy a challenge. This game isn't bloody easy. And they just, you know, like intense, dark games. The graphics are really nothing to shout about. I'm not a graphics whore, to be perfectly honest with you, but even I think the graphics aren't fantastic. But it's engrossing, it's challenging, it's pretty damn crazy, and at times nonsensical. But I'm probably, you know, when I complete this, I'm thinking I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I'm enjoying it, but it isn't going to be one of my favourite games of all time. It's a little bit clunky at times, and there are things I've got a problem with. But for horror fans, pick it up. You'll enjoy it, especially now it's come down in bloody price. But anyway, I also picked up Faction Guerrilla, which is a third-person shooter. So I've been told, free on the Xbox Live Arcade. I thought, well, not arcade, but you know, Xbox Live games with gold, where PlayStation, Sony, I should say, give away AAA titles that are absolutely fantastic, and Microsoft try their best to give you the worst games. But no, I've heard it's a decent game. May as well pick it up for free. And also, The Walking Dead Season 2, ladies and gentlemen. In the last couple of months, I played all them, bought them all, and yeah, pretty damn good from Telltale Games. They are making moves, and I said they would in my last pickups video. Since then, they've made a Game of Thrones game. They've made a Borderlands one for the computer game Borderlands, and of course the Wolf Among Us, which I might be showcasing, well, not showcasing, but I'll be talking about purchasing digitally in a future pickups video, because I played episode 1, which was free on Xbox Live, and I liked it, and I might get 2, 3, 4 and 5. But Telltale Games, absolutely fantastic, and the ending to season 2 of Walking Dead, you know, I don't want to give spoilers, but it was just immense. It is so captivating and cool and good. I'm not a big fan of TV series, but I've started to watch the TV series as well of Walking Dead, and yeah, it's pretty good. I can see why some people don't like it. It's a bit cheesy. There's plot holes all over the place, to be perfectly honest with you, but you know, it's unique. It's a zombie apocalypse, you know. I don't know how on earth they're meant to end something like that though, but hey, I'll leave that up to the directors, producers and the writers and whatnot. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not managing to keep this under 10 minutes. Wonderful. But hold your horses, because this year on the Alexander Hilly channel, things are going to be a little bit different because of this wonderful device. It's an Elgato Game Capture HD. and I've tested it out on my laptop. Works fine. And I've also started streaming properly now on Twitch TV. I've got a schedule planned. It's still early days, but I've got 6 followers on there. And to be honest with you, I'm still definitely going to make YouTube videos, even if no one watches. But it's all about Twitch now for me. And I'm going to be streaming tonight, actually, or tomorrow I should say, Resident Evil Code Veronica X between 7 PM GMT and about 11, something, I don't know. Try not to stay on more than 3 or 4 hours, obviously. For my sanity, it is difficult playing games while people watch you. A bit nerve-wracking as well, I guess. Putting yourself out there live. But nevertheless, it's enjoyable. And, you know, this little device, tiny, isn't it? Means that now I can play 360 games on the channel, one-off videos and playthroughs. I've got playthroughs planned. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, the Alexander Hilly 123 channel is going to be very different from here on in. And I'm very excited. And hope you guys will enjoy the content that I've got for you. But yeah, thank you for watching. And I'll see you soon.